Hello folks, I'm standing here at the plant rack, and this is a weekly update. It's a little over a week ago I did a post and would like to share the progress of things. We have the sweet potatoes, for those who are following sweet potatoes. I've taken the slips off now twice. Got a cup of them, and they're well rooted there, so that the sweet potatoes on the bottom shelf. Of course, over here on the side beside the wood stove, I have another one, and those are the ones you saw me plant a week ago. And you can see they are taking off, some more rapidly than others, but that's pretty good for a week. And then here we have these trays are the that you don't see anything popping up, are the trays you saw the chestnuts with roots on last week. But the peaches that you saw with the roots on, let's see, there you can see that that they're well up, and let's see, got some more in the back here. But there was one that I could almost watch. I watched this morning, that one right there. The seed was in the ground, and that's how much it grew in one day. That's incredible that the seed pushed up out of the ground, and the green emerged, and well, they grow really fast. It's just amazing watching the plants. I like to keep my plants in when I first plant the seeds, I put baggies over them to hold the moisture, and until they get up to the top of the bag, and then I take the bag off. But I don't know, you can see there's plants in those there. They're pepper plants. I have some here that were planted yesterday. That is today. That is a sweet bell pepper. That is some that was planted, but I don't think that seed was viable. Dale, that's what happens, and that one hasn't come up yet either. But now up here on the top, I'll let you look there. That's these are the hot peppers that have an extremely lengthy season, and of course you can see that they're come up nicely. I took them out of the plastic bags, and that one there is a tray of peach seeds. Now, with the peach seeds, a lot of people are curious to what to do. I always put them in the refrigerator, in the hull, in the pit, the shell, whatever you want to call it. And then after they start to root, I take them out, and the ones that have roots coming out, I take out, and of course I plant. And these are all the ones that are. There's probably 20 or so in that tray that have roots on that crack themselves out of the shell. The ones that don't, after the stratification period, I use a vice grips because it doesn't crush the almond type pit in it, and if you damage it, it won't grow. But if you crack them out before you put them into the medium, I have not been successful that way. They tend to rot, and now this went inside the shell. When I cracked them, I had 5 or 6 that were rotted. They were like snotty inside, mucusy, whatever you want to call it, nasty. But it didn't affect the others in the bag. Whereas if you crack them out, put them in the bag, and they rot, get a little too moist, the whole bag is gone. So this is has worked the best for me. Last year I had so many peach trees. Well, it just gave loads and loads away. I don't really need them. I do it for the fun of it, and to know, it's just interesting to find out to learn a better and better way to do it. And I like to become successful. Now here is the sweet potatoes that we had maybe 2 weeks ago for a meal, and you can see we're getting nice shoots. And if I only get a couple, it's still and not haven't wasted the top of the plant that would have been peeled off, and it gives me a few plants. Okay, tomorrow is the 2nd of February, and Mom, if she was alive, would call me and ask me, did you plant your peppers? And for sweet bell peppers on the here in central Pennsylvania, I imagine New Jersey, Ohio, and across the country at this level, you have so many days for a crop, and the 2nd of February works good for sweet peppers. Now the long season bell, or the long season hot peppers, your Asian chilies, Thai chilies, bird's eyes, whatever you want to call them, and your habaneros and things like that. I like to get them in about a month earlier. Hey, thanks for watching. Lord bless.